Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Firstly, in the name of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us blessing and mercy so that we can enjoy this pretty panorama. Secondly, salam and salawat to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has showed us from the darkness to the light path. Hello, I'm Firza Aqbilah from SMP Muhammadiyah 1 Gresik, and I will be delivering the speech under the title, The Impact of E-Learning on My Life. E-learning is one of the digital era learning systems that are increasingly being recognized, especially in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic that never ends as it is today. Almost all educational institutions have finally implemented a distant learning system by utilizing technology to minimize the risk of the transmission of the coronavirus. Ladies and gentlemen, what is e-learning? In general, e-learning is a digital learning method that utilizes the internet network and web server as the main infrastructure, so that the teaching and learning process can be done anytime and anywhere as long as there's a connection and access to the e-learning website. We need to be excited again to learn new things, because the more we learn, the more we will realize that we don't know anything. The following is a verse from the Quran as a reminder that studying is important and there are no restrictions regarding it, especially during the current pandemic. The command to keep reading is in Quran Surat Al-Alaq verses 1 until 5. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Recite in the name of your Lord who created. Khalaqal insana min alaq. Created man from a clinging substance. Iqra wa rabbukal akram. Recite, and your Lord is the most generous. Alladzi allama bil qalam. Who taught by the pen. Allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. Taught man that which he knew not. Reflecting on this, of course, those of us who have been able to read fluently should certainly take advantage of this as best as possible, to learn about all kinds of things around us, so that in the future, we became more grateful individuals and became good and useful observers of the nature. Alaq verses 1 until 5 as a basic command to study or study knowledge. Surely, Allah will exalt those who believe among you, and those who are given several degrees of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, just like online principles in other media, the teaching and learning process in e-learning can be done by anyone, anywhere, and anytime. So, even if you and the teacher are far apart, it won't be a problem. Even different countries are not an obstacle because learning is done online. Generally, e-learning is carried out through web-based internet intermediary media. So, all matter. I can access quizzes and teaching materials through a website. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic like now, it turns out that my enthusiasm for learning and my curiosity has not decreased. Now, since the government recommends staying at home, it's no wonder that everything is completely online, including learning media. Actually, regardless of the presence or absence of the COVID-19 pandemic, e-learning should be implemented. You know, why? So the teaching and learning process does not fall behind the trend. In addition to keeping up with the times and technology, e-learning is needed in learning because it has many beneficial benefits. The following are: 1. Cost efficiency. Imagine, with the e-learning process, I don't have to leave the house. I can open gadgets at home or wherever I am, so I can save on transport costs, food allowances, or other pocket money. Apart from that, I don't even need to buy printed books because the teaching materials can be downloaded on gadgets. 2. Set your own time. Basically, learning online does not require the need to be on time like a normal class. We can set our own time when it's the right time to access the e-learning website and learn things in it. Exciting, right? 3. Networking. 8. Who said if online classes or e-learning websites couldn't make us hang out? It turns out that even with online learning, I can still network. You know, the network of friends can even be wider. Through the website, I can meet everyone from anywhere. In fact, Sometimes, there's also an e-learning community myself that I can join to exchange information. 4. Train me to be able to learn more independently in gaining knowledge. In e-learning, I can learn independently so that my curiosity can be found using internet services that have been used according to existing procedures. 5. Keeping up with the times. And last but not least, the e-learning system is in line with the progress of the increasingly sophisticated times. If I can keep up with the developments, then prepare to be a conventional person who might be outdated. Today, technology can help modern human life become more practical. I can learn more flexibly and have a higher level of creativity. After all, a lot of work that is commonly done conventionally has changed with the times. Now, fresh graduates can work online at home or by freelancers. If I don't keep up with the sophistications of technology, then I can develop rapidly like other people. Well, I stop here my speech. Thank you so much for listening, and I am sorry for any mistakes. Last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.